Hi, my name is Michael, and today's video is going to be the introduction to a new project I'm going to be doing called Eyes for the Blind. So this one is just to give you a brief introduction about our vision and how we can possibly make something to make the blind see. So, how do we see? What do you think?
Through our eyes.
Exactly. And our eyes are made up of several parts with their own individual function. The eye enters via the pupil and then is focused by the cornea and lens. So how do we see continued? The iris controls how much light enters the eye by changing the size of the pupil, and then the focused light shines onto the back of the eye, which is called the retina, which is then converted into a signal and then travels to the optic nerve. So basically, light enters through the pupil, gets focused by the lens and cornea, reflects onto the back of the retina, and then transferred it into a signal in the optic nerve. So now I'm going to be talking about the brain that sees. You might be wondering to yourself, how does a brain see? And most people think that what we see is mainly based on our eyes. But our eye is like a camera, while the brain is more like a computer. If you just have a camera, without the actual processing part of it, it doesn't really do much. So when we think vision comes from the eyes, our vision is actually mainly from the brain. There are experiments with upside-down glasses and glasses that shift your vision slightly. For example, there are glasses you put on, and most of you might know this, but when you see, the image is actually upside down, and then our brain actually converts the image and puts it the right way up. Now, if we use upside-down glasses, everything will look upside down, but after a while, your brain automatically adjusts and everything is right again. But when you take the glasses off, that is when you experience the effects of the glasses, and it takes longer to correct after you take them off than when you put them on. So, glasses for the blind. One thing that everyday cameras lack is image recognition, but there are new technology in AI glasses for the blind, right here. Long-link technology can recognize objects like lemons, which is helpful for object recognition. And how these glasses work is you wear them like normal glasses, but then there's a camera on the side. And when you're reading a text, the camera follows what you're reading and then reads it out loud to you. Or if you're walking and you look at someone's face or look near their face, then the recognition camera will tell you who the person is. So now in our workshop, we won't exactly be making a camera, but something similar. And there could be a fun mini game at the end. So we'll make a project that can detect light so that the blind person can find a light source. Example, a light bulb in the middle of a room. And the game at the end will be something like one person has their microchip with the light sensors. Then the other person, so preferably a big room and a dark room with nearly no light. And then someone stands at the end of the room with a flashlight or a phone light, because that's strong enough. And then they stand still. The person with the microchip gets spun around, then they will have to find the light. So, now with the theory covered, we're going to move on to some hands-on stuff to do with the programming. On to easy circuit.